Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome to another video. If you're watching this because you wanna get rid of that fear of going to the gym, okay, but not about, being scared of the gym floor and the free weights and stuff. Talking about like fear of commitment, of completing your fitness journey, then you are in the right video, okay? I'm a fitness coach over 15 years of experience, so make sure you watch the whole thing, okay? This is for beginners or advanced athletes as well, because I've seen a lot of people giving up after 4 or 5 years of lifting, and there's always a why, and we want to stay consistent. You want to do this for the rest of your life. Perfect. So let's break down the fears first, okay? All the fears first. So probably you got a little voice in your head saying you'll never get the results you want, or failing on your fitness journey, okay? If you're related to this, then there's a few things you want to address first, yeah? So, okay, fear of judgment as well. Let's break it down, each one of them, okay? So the fear of judgment is just about what people gonna say, okay? Or, someone's judging me. But it can be at the gym as well, okay? Maybe judging you on your technique. You always see eyes everywhere, okay? Maybe it's not on the gym, but it's on your family members, your boyfriend or girlfriend, which is a really bad toxic relationship. You have to be very selfish and forget about the environment. And that's how I learned, okay? I've been doing this since I was really young, and trust me, I've never stopped. I always tell people, there's many people in the industry who stop. I've been doing it for 14 years, 15 years. I started when I was 14, so I'm 28 now. And I've weighed something that really helped me, especially in that fear of judgment. It was more, I was really selfish. My ego was high. To be fair, it wasn't healthy, and that's another video. But obviously, I've worked on that already. So I'm just normal. It's good to have ego. Make sure you have that. Obviously, don't be too much on yourself. Like, look at me, I'm amazing. But you are the only competition, yeah. So make sure you don't care about what people say. Whether they tell you go to the gym because you are fat or you're skinny, just go because you want to do it for you. You want to get better or something. You're not taking anybody else's example. Using Chris physique and compared to yours. Things like that. So super important. The other fears, we got fear of not being good enough. Okay, we've got that one as well, very common. Thinking again, it's kind of related to the topic we just spoke about. So it's just, we just gotta be positive in a way that, again, push your ego up. Okay, I'm just not gonna make it too long because it's quite related. It's just once you work on your ego and your confidence, okay, that goes up. Okay, but don't think about, oh no, I'm not good enough for this, or I'm too old. I've heard of that one, which is quite related to, again, to your self-esteem. A lot of older people that say I can't do, I can't work out because I'm too old, or you wanna do strength training, weightlifting until you die, okay, or some sort of activity. We've got the fear of failure or not seeing results, okay? Of just like, I'm working out and I'm not seeing my chest get massive or my arms are not, in the case of a woman, my bum is not getting any bigger. So that's very important, okay? Because it's always related to aesthetics. It is. Sadly, I got a video where training for aesthetics doesn't exist. It's not great. It's not healthy. And even though you're pursuing bodybuilding as your career, you shouldn't be, focusing too much on that. Yeah, so I advise for those beginners that don't look at your aesthetics too much at the beginning. And to be honest, you're lucky if you're a beginner and you're watching this, because you normally get the advantage and all that benefit from strength training so fast. Like, you can grow up to 20% of your total muscle mass that you can build in your lifetime in about 6 months. This is just average, cases, obviously. But it's around that range, which is really high. considering like I don't know, I've increased 2% in the last 4 years. See, so it's like, for instance, for my personal journey, like my shoulders are not gonna get any bigger than this in the next, I don't know, 3 years. And then probably there'll be a point when I turn 35 or whatever, then my testosterone starts decreasing, and it's just gonna stay like that. But I'm gonna, I need to stick to the motivation. A lot of people will say, oh yeah, but you look amazing and stuff. Yes, but if you got the mentality of always you want to look better, 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 and better, then it's the same. So no matter what stage you are on, yes, you want to be, positive, you want to be thriving, you don't want to, you don't want to be just stuck in the same position, but you do want to appreciate what you have. Okay, so now we've talked about the negative side of it, like what your brain is telling you. Hopefully you are connecting at the minute with this video, but now we're gonna turn a little bit more on the positive. I'm gonna help you how to address all this, so how to solve it. Okay, what, like, step by step what you gotta do. Okay, so if you got a note, just write it down and start working on it. And then the first one that I tell to all my clients, I do consultations almost every day, and this is the first thing I do. I consider myself a knowledgeable coach, okay, which I use a lot of science in my training to get results. But I always tell them if it's what they like, okay? Because if you don't like it, then you have to change it. That's why I don't critique people who does type of training like CrossFit or things like that, or HIIT training, even though it might not be the most efficient way of doing cardio, for example. But it's good if you enjoy it. If you enjoy it, do it. Do it. And that's the first one. It's less pressure, more enjoyment. That's what I always tell to my clients. Okay. So yeah. Whatever you're doing, if you decide to go to bodybuilding, if you do that, if you don't like legs and you are there for the aesthetics, you can, decrease the amount of volume you do on your legs. That's absolutely fine. Okay, you can always restructure your plan. Or if you're working with a coach, it would be a lot easier. But that's what I normally do for my clients, for example, because you gotta enjoy it. If you're not enjoying a full leg day, you don't have to do it. Okay, so. Yeah, bear in mind that you have to enjoy. If you coming to the gym and you're swiping that car and then you're like, yes, I don't want to do this anymore. Here again, I just like, and you're like, that type of mindset, you need to address. You need to like figure out something, because you're not right. You want to swipe that car and then enjoy that workout and get that pump, feel great. It's like, rah. It's good. Some days are not great. That's absolutely fine. Okay, but if you're feeling like that every day, it's not good. I'll tell you my personal experience. Today I had a chest day. I wasn't feeling like mega strong. I still did it. Okay. But again, last week I did a PRs, and and I was feeling like super strong. Like everything was like a feather. Today everything was really heavy. I get to experience, obviously me as a coach, I get to experience different like angles and stuff, because I say like, okay, I'm gonna just switch back this, I'm gonna increase my range of motion, go a little bit lower, go for pronate grip and things like that. If you're working with a coach and it's that experience, you can you can try that. If you're not looking to like push your intensity and your compounds, you can adapt and change it up a little bit and experience different ways to get a better connection, for example, and then you can apply it in the next mesocycle, and that's a great idea. So yeah, now we've got the lead to sustainable progress. Okay, I wanna touch a little bit here on diet and training both, because I see a lot of people and a lot of clients that come to me. Yeah, I've done this keto, paleo, or whatever diet, the 800 calories a month diet, and it's just like, what are you doing now? I'm just trying to lose weight, and it's just like, it's not gonna work. You might lose weight, it's gonna get back as soon as you do what you normally do. See, it's just like obviously depending on what you're looking for. If you want to be just healthy, look for the most sustainable way of doing it. Okay, and which is, there are many ways. Okay, now obviously if you go on a stage and you need to be depleted and mega lean, you might have to do stuff really unhealthy, by the way, so keto diets and things like that. And then, yeah, but obviously you do it for a show and that's it, and you go back to normal. Those guys that you see, they're not like that all year round. They can't be like that. It's not sustainable. See, so it's the same for you. If you're doing that diet, what are you doing it for? You're just doing it because you need to lose weight quickly. Okay, if you're doing a photo shoot, whatever, okay, fine, fair enough. But if you're doing it because you need to get healthier, you want to get healthier, you need to look for a way to get a healthier routine without that many restrictions. Yeah, you don't want like, oh, I can do this or this and that, and I can't eat this. You know, as you need to like enjoy yourself. Obviously, there'll be, depending on what sort of lifestyle you're following right now. Let's say if you're trying to lose weight and then you're having, I don't know, like taking like takeaways 4 times a day, and then like, you know, consuming 5-6K calories. You turn this way, you definitely start cutting the takeaways and start maybe cooking yourself, maybe swapping the rice or the burger for like some veggies, you know, things like that. But then you can still have your ice cream later. You know, by doing those little things, you are already making like really good progress. Okay, that actually brings us to the next one, which is I got my little notes there so I don't get lost. But actually the next one is build confidence over time. Okay, which it brings us to the next one. So as you do these little steps, so if you start, you know, having 4 takeaways, now you only have 2, you're already making a progress. Okay, and then you're starting to build confidence. Okay, confidence is really important because all this stuff we've been building, okay, so the fear and all, you know, failing your fitness journey, it gets better. Okay, it gets better because you're like, yes, I can do it. Look, you're already seeing the scales going down, you know, 2 kilograms, and then you're like, yes. Okay, and that's another one actually, that celebrate your effort. You know, it's not just like, yay, no. I mean, I want to break it down because I tell a lot of people like, oh, celebrate your PRs and stuff like that. It's just more like, you know, actually getting into your mind, you know, because not many people, they say like, yeah, I'm celebrating and I'm happy, I'm bossing. But no, they just like bossing for like, you know, 2 minutes and then they just like fall into like negativity thoughts again. But no, you want to like, yes, I did it, I feel amazing. And then obviously with that same momentum, in that confidence that you've built and the effort, you know, that celebration, you go again next week and use it. You know, use that motivation when you get home again and then prep your meals, for example. See, or use that motivation from, you already went from 2 takeaways, now you do 1. You know, and you're like, wow, I can do it now. So you're not gonna fall. See, because I had low clients and stuff that you say, I need to cut off everything. It's like, you're not gonna do it. Let's be honest, you and I, we know you're not gonna stop eating chocolate. You know, you just gotta like, it's fine, eat the chocolate, but like, let's address of what else you're eating that is affecting your journey. Okay, this, and that's why I like to like maybe swap. Okay, maybe you're doing everything good because you say so, right? And the chocolate is the only thing that's ruining your gains. Oh, sorry, not your gains. That actually helps your gains. It's ruining your weight loss diet. So, okay, let's just swap cocoa powder. You know, organic cocoa powder, sugar free, and you just make your own desserts and stuff. I got a TikTok channel, by the way, follow it. I've got many recipes, and you know, start looking for something, you know, healthier. And just experience with that. You know, it's the same chocolate flavor. I mean, I'll tell you from experience because myself, I don't eat chocolate myself. So, you know, it really works for me and it tastes really nice and it's good. It's good. Yeah. So, and then I'll go for the last one. Yeah, because actually speak really fast, so you don't have to accelerate times to the video. You can actually listen to it. And it's focus how you feel rather than how you look. Okay, that's like I see that a lot in the gym, and it's just incredible, because people is always like, okay, I do a set and then I'll see my pump, you see, but it's not like, don't look at your pump, feel it, feel that pump. You know, there's nothing good at, like, I try not to use the mirrors too much. I just finish bench, you know, and then I see my chest that is about to like blow out, like you know what I mean, like it's just like, and I'm not looking at the mirror, it's just like I feel amazing. The same with like a bicep, tricep pump. When I get the tricep pump, I feel like my arms just going like, it's usual. I'm like, well, I'm a fridge right now, you know. It's like, and don't look at the mirror, you know. So I take this example literally, but you can also, you know, apply it for anything. Okay, so in your whole journey, just just like keep feeling great. Use those hormones that you release after your workouts to just carry on and do it. Okay, it's fine. Like, for instance, you might have accomplished your weight goal. Let's talk about a different bio persona here. The person who already got, you know, the weight they desire. They're happy with the weight, but you're just working on definition. I heard that a lot. The toning, you know, part. I like that. So maybe you are starting to work on your toning. Okay, then guess what? Don't look at you. Don't look at the mirror. Just go and feel good. You know, feel good that everything was gonna happen. Everything's gonna happen. You're gonna start, you know, sustainable, and you're gonna be more consistent. Because if you already, you know, reach your numbers like weight loss, then it will take longer for you, especially if you've been lifting for a while. It will take longer to see, you know, to look like mega amazing. You know, it's one of those things. And I tell you again from experience, like myself, my chest is not gonna get any bigger than this, you know, and I'm happy with that. You know, I'm happy with that. I can get lean. I can get a little bit leaner, which is good. And then, well, yeah, when I want to do it, just, you know, I know my macros. I've been doing it for so long. I said 8-10 week cycle, boom, I'm lean again, and then probably, you know, put a little bit more weight, and, you know, I stay in that cycle depending on your goals. Okay. But yeah, I actually have to make another toning video, because that's not even a word, like toning up. It's just I try sometimes when I got time, I break it down for my clients, but toning up is just like, what is toning up, you know? Toning up is, I think, is what they like think is just getting definition then on your muscles, but I will be there. I guess you should just like a weight loss diet. So you see, it's funny because you have reached your desired weight. You say you don't want to like lose weight, but you want to turn up. I don't know, if I break down the toning word, it would be to lose more weight. But they just mean like they just want to grow muscle, but they wouldn't know what's bulk or like, you know, being a calorie surplus. Sometimes if you tell these people, like, if you actually want to turn up, like, you want your muscles to pop up, you might have to eat a little bit more. You will have to gain a little bit more weight. And that's the reason why I do like the grow lean diet. You can do that with beginners, which works pretty well. But yeah, I don't want to change topic. This is just a very motivational videos for you guys, so I hope you enjoy it. Let me know if you like this motivational videos, and if you want to hear more, let me know. Drop it in the comments and tell me what you want to hear next. Okay, because I'll be here talking loads. I'm taking more online clients, so I'm staying more here in this background, working loads. It's actually the evening already, Saturday night. Here I am. I was going to dance, but I decided to talk to you guys. Love you.